Oh, wait, just copy that? Okay. Oh.
And you could write, I guess, whatever, bro. So annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Um. All right. Where are we? What am I doing here? Can't even make sense of this, guys. What up, guys? Everybody in the chat. What is good? What's good, y'all? Shit got me so mad. All right. Chris, like little things are bothering you. Like yo, like my webpage didn't load up fast enough. It's like little things are really like bothering me right now. And I don't like it.
Join us. As Joez and Chris try to make sense. Yeah. We're going to try to make sense of all this, guys.
Yeah. Do it on this thing as well. So, whatever.
Ooh. Wait, it is episode 230, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
About the tag.
All right. Okay, guys. Are you guys ready? Yes, off day tomorrow.
When?
Chris, are you happy? All right. Let's start here.
Describe happy.
All right, let me go ahead and decide this. Okay, guys. It is July 10th. And the Yankees just finished their first trip up to Fenway this year. And I'm not going to sugarcoat things because what a mess to end that series. What a mess. Little things are bothering me right now. I'm trying to get logical and trying to be like, I'm trying to like relax. I'm drinking water. And we're going to try to make sense of all this and discuss, and maybe I shouldn't have left Fenway. I don't know. We'll talk about that on the PinstripeStrong podcast.
Let's do it.
All right. So, guys, listen. I don't feel like, I know that the Yankees didn't lose the series. And, we normally let the song play out. But the way that this series went had me, like, mad. It had me livid. There's things that we don't like. There's not enough downs.
Yeah.
Chris, how you doing? I forgot to say, guys, welcome to the PinstripeStrong podcast. By the way, this is just not two random guys talking. This is your first time. Guys, this is the podcast. We do this after, whatever, the series. I can't even get my thoughts together right now. I'm very emotional.
Yes.
Because I always am. That's just what it is. And we try to do this series right after the game because we try to keep it raw, and try to be like as authentic as we can be, and just be ourselves.
That's possible. Absolutely.
So it's the PinstripeStrong podcast, and
what?
Yes, yeah, we're seriously not serious. We did ask though. We're here, brought to you by Jomboy Media, of course, and we are the brother podcast of
Hello
I guess
there.
Talking Yanks. Anyway.
Yes.
I don't know what they're saying. I haven't talked to Jake. I don't know if they're taking the objective view. I don't know what they're doing yet. I'll talk to them tomorrow in the office. Maybe after I wake up and I'm more logical. But I am 162 one-game seasons. I am living and dying every day with the series and how they're playing most recently. And Chris, all that to just say, how are you doing? Finally, again.
Yesterday it bothered me for like 5 minutes.
I I was bothered by like 15, 20 seconds.
And the reason it's 5 minutes is because, like, I want to say 3.5 of those minutes were like because of Red Sox fans.
Because, I understand.
But well, it's not Red Sox fans that I don't know. It's more like Red Sox fans that I do know.
Okay.
Today was just different. Like today started nicely.
Mm-hmm.
I went to see the kids. Hung out with them.
That's good.
Got a manicure, pedicure. You know what I mean? It's a little spa day.
Oh, congratulations to PinstripeStrong as we reached 16,000.
16,000, yes. Congratulations.
Go ahead, guys.
And then I'm getting me and my son. My daughter also. We talk sports and everything. So we're getting high. We're talking fantasy. Like, oh man, Matt Carpenter. You know what I mean? Like, just getting ready for the game. Mm-hmm. And then it just went to shit. And I don't think I like how baseball could like fuck up my mood and mess up my.
Chris, it's like that, Chris.
I don't like, bro. Like I really when you send me that text, when you send me that, yo, Chris, I send the link. I'm like, I send my teeth so hard because I'm like, yo, I think we need a day to unwind. Maybe to clear our mind. You know what I mean? And then you send me. I'm like, you know what? Nah. I think everybody's waiting for us. Everybody wants to hear us vent and speak their opinions and their thoughts because we feel the same, man. We're diehard Yankee fans. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk Yankees. We're gonna live and die with the Yankees, and that's what it is. But today freaking sucked, man. How you doing, Joe?
Chris, it's true. Baseball determines my mood. And what happened in the most recent game? Chris, 2 days ago, I am flying high. Bucket list and happy. And I'm in Fenway, and I go to Fenway, and great stuff. And I'm on the monster, and Carabas is treating me to steaks while the Yankees are winning, and great things are happening, and I'm happy, and all of this great stuff. Chris, I get on the train trusting in my team. They don't win again. Guys, 3 up, 3 down, which is something that we do. One of the downs is on me. I'm taking it down. I might get you trash. One of the downs is on me. I should have never left Boston. I fell into a false sense of security. And I can fall into it. But I don't want the Yankees to fall into it. And what does that mean, Chris? This 61-25, people are going to keep talking about the record. And I get it. And I'm not sky is falling yet. I'm not. But if the Yankees don't attack this deadline, they're wrong. They need to attack the deadline. Yankees hit on Carpenter, and you're going to get some arms back. But the Yankees need to acquire a starter. The Yankees also need to acquire a outfielder. The Yankees need to bring up Peraza to play shortstop.
They do.
You know what I mean? And that's what needs to happen. Those are like little things that need to happen. That's within the control. And there's a report that the Yankees did ask about Benintendi, which is great. I'm not saying that the Yankees are not going to attack it. I'm not saying that the Yankees are like resting on the laurels a little bit. I'm not saying that. But that game that they played today on Sunday Night Baseball, when this is a series that that you kind of circled because you hate the Red Sox. I know you hate the Red Sox. And you could put them, the last 2 games, you could have put the Red Sox in a position where they're competing with Orioles. Orioles are hot right now. No disrespect to the Orioles. I'm not disrespecting you.
Orioles are hot.
But, bro, like, you got to play clean ball. That's not the team that got you to the 61-25, and I get it. Even the best teams will have their clunkers. The best teams will lose their games or whatever. I get that. Yankees are not going to go 162. But, I mean, the fieldable balls that were not fielded today, the double play not turned by Donaldson, which, by the way, Donaldson made some phenomenal plays. Donaldson made some plays. in that same game where he didn't turn that double play that I haven't seen the third baseman turn since A-Rod. And that's high praise because we had Gio as well, but that ball that he jumped up to meet in the air, come down and gun that runner out on first was just awesome. We got to turn the double play to end the game. Got to do that.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
If Donaldson turns out double play, Yankees win.
Yankees win the series.
They lose to how they did. Are you still mad?
No. Yes, because you're allowed to have a clunker, but back-to-back days of it is not good.
Absolutely.
Especially in the Yankees. You gotta understand, Tyon's an issue right now too.
Yeah.
You know, like that's something of an issue now. His last 4 starts, he has an 8.70 ERA. That's not good.
That's not good at all.
That's not good. You know, the fact that the defensive stuff isn't really happening that much. The bullpen giving up the lead, that doesn't happen. Yankees are like undefeated, you know, and it just happens. Games get weird in Fenway. It just happens. Clay Holmes more times than not, and the bullpen is going to convert. That just happens, you know. Wandy came out. Yes, he gave up the 3 runs or whatever it is, but whatever. Chris, I'm just thinking about like, this is crazy. The podcast is all out of order, huh?
That was the first down.
No, the first down is me. I should have never left Fenway.
First down. What's funny is that you said it. You was like, I don't know, man. I think I should stay. But like, you sounded like that. You was like, yeah, I should stay.
Oh my god.
And it was like, nah, I got to go to New York. And then and they just like forgot how to win.
They're like, oh shit, Joe's not here. Forget it. Let's this is crazy.
The most protected lead in baseball just completely faltered.
Wild.
Saturday, that was the first time the Yankees lost leading after 7 innings. That was the first time. And they led again today. I mean, it's just the whole thing is all weird. I mean, this is not going to be like a formal, pod because our thoughts are all over the place right now.
I'm trying to organize myself.
We're trying to make sense of all of this because it's like good things happen in the first 2 games, but like we can't focus because of what we just witnessed right now.
We'll talk about that somewhere in the podcast.
We'll talk about it, but the game just felt weird. You know what I mean? Like we were riding high 4-zip. We're talking about the game 4 of the series. We're riding high 4-zip. Stanton hits a homer.
Yes. Stanton hit a homer? Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Opposite field.
You know what I mean? Stanton hits a homer. He hits a freaking laser. Like, Stanton was hitting the shit out the ball that even an out to Bogarts. Like,
he was locked in today. He was locked in.
You know what I mean? So, we were leading 4-zip, and then they the Red Sox, obviously, they score. I think that was Vasquez.
Wait, let's not like super get into the game yet because I don't want to like.
But what I'm trying, my point let me just get to my point. So the bad thing about it is that we were leading. We had multiple leads in this game. And it just felt weird. It just felt like it wasn't safe. It just felt like they just kept coming back. And it's not good when you have Taillon that, and you mentioned it also, Joe, like how Taillon, which is basically the pitches, his pitches, bat selections all over the place. His pitches wasn't hitting, but the Red Sox were hitting for sure.
All right. All right, 3-3 down. Yankees. I can't think of ups. You know how we can't like.
No, I got enough.
All right, go ahead with an up, please. Thank you. Maybe you'll like jog my memory.
I do have an up. All-star selections. I want to congratulate Holmes, Trevino, and Cortez for their first ever selection to the All-Star game. Round of applause, guys. Absolutely.
Congrats.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yankees have 6 overall going.
That's good.
I think Judge, Cole, and Stanton.
Judge, Cole, Stanton, Cortez, Trevino, Holmes.
Congratulations, guys, for sure. The Yankees, baseball, MLB started like posting the reaction videos of prospects getting called up and things like that. The Yankees did something similar, putting out there the reactions to Trevino, Cortez, and Holmes reacting to the All-Star selection. So that's pretty cool.
That's good.
So that was one up that I could think of. I do want to give an up to Matt Carpenter. And this is separate from what he did in the game. It's just overall, because the guy was sitting on a couch waiting for a call. And nobody, never got a letter, never got a call. Nothing. He's been on this journey trying to fix his swing, just, his mechanics and everything like that. And he finally got a team to call. That was the Yankees, and 10 home runs today, as of right now in the season. 10 home runs. IKF doesn't even have 1 home run. My man came in 26 games ago, and he's been amazing. Luigi. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Joe, you did go to Fenway. Would you give Fenway an up, or your experience at Fenway an up? Sitting at the Green Monster.
Yes, I'll give my experience at Fenway an up.
Dope.
All right.
Absolutely.
3, yeah.
Sitting in the Green Monster.
3 down. I should have never left Fenway.
That's definitely number 1.
Should have never left Fenway.
Should have never left Fenway.
The pitching in this series was horrid.
Yeah, the pitching and some of the boneheaded plays is what pisses me off the most. Like errors is gonna happen, but when you have like boneheaded plays, it's weird.
And
like what happened in DJ, I'm not gonna say it's boneheaded, but I don't know what happened in DJ there with the communication and with the outfielders. I don't know what happened there.
Okay.
So weird. Joe, say what you mean, man. Say like talk about what you really want to talk about, man. Your gears are like...
And the last thing is the last down is just gonna be you split the fucking series, bro. You split. You split. You gave him life. Don't like that. That's another down. You gave him life. You need to crush their spirit. The Red Sox have not beat any. They're 10. Well, after today, they're 11-21 against the AL East. They have not won not one series against any AL East opponent. They need to feel bad. Okay? Mm-hmm. They felt good these last 2 nights. And those fucking kids were fed. I don't like that. I don't like that those Fenway kids were fed on Red Sox wins. Starve. All right, cool. So that's good. That's 3-3 down. There you go. All right. What is your 3-3 down?
You know what's funny?
All right, we had a 4-game series against the Red Sox. Chris,
we came on the pod talking about like, yo, we're gonna make sense of this, and
we're gonna try to make sense of this stuff.
We got some
little by little. This is the
organizing. We're organizing.
Chris, what this is actually, it's a therapy session, kind of for me.
Yes.
Because I'm here. I'm on the couch kind of talking to you. So I'm getting my feelings. That's why I don't harbor my feelings anymore. Like tomorrow I wake up and I'm good. You know, it's like, hey, yesterday was yesterday and it is what it is, you know, and just take every day like it's opening day. I just read Aaron Judge's quote. All right.
much needed day off.
Yes. The day off is good because they get to stew in it a little bit. Those last 2 games like leave a bad taste in your mouth. Like you're not happy about that, which I love.
I want them to be mad.
Good.
And the fact that Boone got thrown out.
Good. All right, so let's talk about this series. We got a 4-game series against the Red Sox. The Red Sox are kind of saying, "Hey, we play them real close." You know, they're like real close, and that's like what when you're a team like this, to be honest, you got to kind of hold on to things, and I don't blame them because if I was in their position, I would do that too. You hold on to certain things to make you feel like, yeah, we're just as good. They just got wrecked. I don't know, whatever it is. So they feel like because they played us very close, they have their confidence at hitting our ace. They feel because of that, that's the Yankees' fault, honestly. What the hell was that? Oh yeah, that's the Yankees' fault. All right, so we just go like in order for the games? Or is there a game that you want to talk about first? It's fine. We could kind of like pick and choose. We all know what happened in the games. It's up to you.
We do. Let's talk about. We should leave like game 2 for like last. The thing is that, yeah, we won the first 2 games, but there were still things that pissed me off in the first 2 games.
Okay. All right.
I mean?
All right. Let's start with game 1.
All right. Let's start with game 1. Devers owns Cole.
Devers owns Cole to the point that I think that Cole can play for the Dominican baseball team because that is his father.
That is his father. That guy
on WBC.
Like it was literally Cole versus Devers. Like it wasn't like him pitching to the Red Sox because, he did pretty well against everybody else. And but Devers, every time Devers came up, even the first at bat, it was a walk, which that was the win.
That's the win. I think that should have happened every time.
Yeah, that should have. I mean, you could just literally just put the 4 up and just walk him and pitch to the next guy. There was one point of the game. And we're talking about Cole's start, Garrett Cole, which, he did all right, except the fact that he faced Devers. You know what I mean? But overall, Cole, 6 innings, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 7 Ks, and 2 home runs, which, to Devers. But it just sucks, B. Like, he was asking reporters, like, yo, any suggestions? Like, what's going on? Like, I just don't know.
The 2 balls that Devers hit out weren't even in the zone. He's like, yo, what am I supposed to do with this guy? Just walk him.
That walk to Plawecki was annoying as hell. You know what I mean? Luckily for Cole, the Yankee bats did what they had to do, man.
Yeah, Yankee bats did what they had to do. That was good. I thought that in this game, Josh Donaldson, first 2 games, the Yankees did a great job at the way that they started the games.
Great job.
They got the crowd out of it. You know how the Fenway crowd is, bro. Like they're very reactive. They only start
rowdy these past 2 games.
Well, they only get rowdy when the Red Sox are actually doing something. Like they're not a rally from behind kind of crowd. Like they gotta be like, you get what I'm saying?
Apparently there were like a few fights.
Maybe. I mean,
I don't know what's going on.
People out there were pretty cool when I was there. I don't know.
Just because you love, all the havoc. You see that? You love all these different things.
Yo, game starts. We're on the Green Monster for the first time. Jomboy Media. We go out there. We ride the Amtrak. It's dope. Donaldson hits a grand slam, bro. It's 4-0. Then Hicks comes right back. Who's hot? Hicks is hot.
Hicks hot.
Double H.
He batted over 500, and I think just under 500 or 500 in the series, so it's pretty good. 2 home runs.
Should we call him Triple H? Hot Hicks hits? Maybe.
Time to play the game.
It's time to play the game. Hot Hicks.
Hot hit.
Hot Hicks. Hot Hicks. He homers. He homers. Like, this was kind of like a bomb, bro. He hits that. That's right center field. That's gone. No Yankee Stadium cheapie there. Yankees in this series hit some bombs, bro, off the Red Sox. Yes, that was 5-0. Yankees, we're riding high. It's early. Let's go. Donaldson loves hitting at Fenway, and it's great job. Devers comes up. No shutdown inning. 2-run homer. I'm like, whatever. Yankees up 5-2. Who cares? Trevino doubles to cement his all-star candidacy. Blah, 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 blah. And then Devers comes up and then hits another homer, bro. A 3-run homer. It's like Cole. First base was open. Cole? Or was it second base? I don't know. I think second base was open. Cole? Walk him, bro. Like, seriously, like, I get it, like, sometimes when the guy just got your number, just don't get hurt by that guy. And
it was that Plawecki walk, man. That was, it's horrible. Even though there was only, there was 1 out.
It's weird because Cole kind of pitched. It's weird because Cole kind of pitched good, but he didn't.
But he didn't because the one guy got him.
Exactly.
Guy, with men on base, man. One, homers won't beat you.
Maybe the Red Sox strategy is take Devers out of the lineup, and then you beat the Yankees. Because after Devers left the lineup, they won both games. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I can't even. The next game, Yankees go out there. They do a great job. But I don't feel good about Nestor's performance. Do we feel good about Nestor's performance? 3 2/3, 4 innings.
He didn't get out to sea, but this is why I don't want to hear Hal speak ever again. This is why, because this guy will look at this freaking team and say, "Yo, nah, man," because of what they did and all this stuff, bro. Sevy eventually gonna need a break.
Hal spoke to reporters, and I was like, "Bro, do you watch the team? Like,
do you even know?" Like,
my man said, "No, but David Justice,
Chili Davis."
Yeah, he said, Nick Swisher's a good." I'm like, guy. No, I'm kidding. It's weird. He just said some weird stuff. He says, IKF is great defensively. I'm like,
I don't know about great. I don't know about great, my guy. See, but I said it in the chat. We can't look at Herman returning and JP Sears starting every 6th day. That's what we're gonna go to war with in the playoffs. Nobody. They need a break. Cortez needs a break. Tyone needs a phantom IL.
Yeah.
Because these guys are not doing it right now. They're actually putting the Yankees in the hole, even when they're out of the hole.
I think they need to reshuffle their lineup, their pitching rotation after the All-Star break. And to be honest, some of these guys that you're trying to save, you should probably put them toward the back end of the rotation to try to give them a little bit less starts and give them more rest after the All-Star break. I think skipping a start for Tyone could be good for him. If you want to do that. I don't know if him starting, he started tonight. He's going to start again against the Red Sox. I don't know if you want to do that. I think, it's not about being afraid having him to face the Red Sox. It's just, I think give him a longer deadline. A extra day, extra days off. And then toward the second half, which is, with the All-Star break, use that to reset your rotation and put him, you could put him at the end of it, as well as some other people, put him at the end of it. So yeah, I mean, Yankees calling card to this great record has been their starting rotation. And their starting rotation in this series did not show up. I mean, the Sevy's like, what are you guys doing? Like, Sevy's like,
I don't know.
Sevy's pitching against the Red Sox next week.
He has to. I need to see Sevy versus the Red Sox, because if Devers going to be out for an extended period of time and he's not going to make it back from when the Red Sox come to the Bronx.
Is that what they said?
Cole. No, I'm just saying, because he didn't play his next 2 games, but he could be there. But I do want to see Cole just walk Devers and Sevy for sure in there, and then whoever. Game 3. Now that's the series before the All-Star break, so we'll get into it when it comes along.
Yeah.
But, game 2, outside of Cortez's debacle, I want to give a shout out to DJ 500 hit as a Yankee.
Oh, good job! I didn't even know that. It's good job. Good job for him.
Very good job. Stanton, not so long ago. His 100th home run as a Yankee, and DJ his 500 hit as a Yankee, so that's pretty dope. Congratulations. I really like what I've seen from Gleyber in this game.
Love what I seen. I love what I seen from Gleyber in this series.
Donaldson
as well. There's people that we've seen, like, I think we could pick them out, really. Gleyber, I thought Donaldson looked good. I thought Rizzo looked good once he came back from the back thing. I thought
I really like how Rizzo just didn't wait to feel the game. He just got to it.
Yeah, I like it. I loved how Carpenter looked. Carpenter doesn't look like a home run or bust guy. Like, Carpenter is he's a legit bat, Chris.
Yeah, he is, man.
Like, he's not to be.
He doesn't have gloves.
He's not to be messed with.
He doesn't have gloves, man. Like, he goes out there.
My man goes up there, puts his hand on the dirt, and puts his hands together, and let's get ready to go.
Let's get ready to work, baby. Like, where you need me? You need me at first? I bet. You need me out there in the outfield? Bet. You need me at third base? Bet. You need me to pitch?
Yes. He's a ball player.
I don't want to go back to that couch.
He's hungry, so it's good.
Feed him, yo.
Yeah, facts. This is good. Yankees started again, and it's all surrounded with Donaldson, man. He set the tone in these games, these first 2 games. After the Gleyber RBI single, then Donaldson with the 3-run homer. Let's go. I mean, that shit was a bomb, bro.
It was.
It was a bomb, and he hit that, making it 4-0. Yankees flying high again. Once again, we can't get a shutdown inning. This is why the Red Sox continue to come back, and they felt confidence. It seemed like every time that the Yankees scored, maybe they wouldn't tie the game, but they get maybe 1 or 2. They wouldn't get that necessary shutdown inning, boom, Yankees score 4, Red Sox come back, score 2. Top of the 2nd inning, Carpenter ends up RBI double. Let's go. It's 5-2. Yankees are good. Then they get a shutdown inning, and then Gallo triples, and because the Red Sox are playing everybody out of place. I don't know what's happening. The guy's like, "Where's the ball?" Like, he was panicked, bro. Arroyo was like, "What is happening?" Bro, it's awesome. It was a memeable moment.
Oh. I had to do what I had to do.
Yes, you did. Great job, Chris. Put it on TikTok.
Follow PinstripeStrong on IG, all over the socials, TikTok, and all that stuff. It was so full of drama. I love how Gallo reacted to it after he was tagged out at home. He was just laughing, B. But my guy got 2 runs and a triple. B. When was the last time you heard Gallo and triple in the same sentence, yo? Every time
I don't remember that.
Every time Gallo walks, something happens.
Yeah, it's good. Just get on base, Gallo. Gallo, get on base.
Gallo, cheese.
Get on base, bro.
Small wins.
It's good. Yeah, small wins. Bro, that made it 7. That made it 7-2.
See, but this is why I hate what happened in these last 2 games, because everything that they were doing, hit and run, stealing bases, double steals, playing defense, You know what I mean? Like, hitting for power.
I mean, they
putting the
tried
bat
to
on the
do it,
ball.
but then they started getting thrown out at the bases, Chris, in the second game,
Absolutely.
in the third
they were
game. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we'll get
You're
there, but
You're
bro, it's then Carpenter makes it 8-2. Blah blah blah. It's starting to be the game's starting to get blown out, and then Trevor Story meaningless homer to center. Solo homer. Then I want Chris at bottom of the fourth inning. Carabas takes me to the monster because we were with Cass, who professional wrestler, WWE, and his girl.
XXL.
We were over there. He's like, I've never seen a game from the Green Monster, so we went over there, bro. Yankees were riding high. It was 8-2. Donaldson also, I think he stole and whatever it was, and then there was a throwing error, and then it was 9-2.
That was a double steal.
Yeah,
and he scored on the
correct.
Devers actually got caught. Like, it was interference twice. It was like 2 interference in the same game. So that was weird. But
so yeah, Yankees were riding high, bro. It's 9-2. We make it to that Green Monster, Chris, and Story homers. I'm like, and then Jason Varitek's wife's like, "Oh, what do you think about that?" And I'm like, "It's 9-3. What are we talking about here?" And she's like, she puts a face and she walks away. And then Bobby Dahlback comes back and then he hits a homer, and then she's like, "What now?" I'm like, "It's still 9-4, but I'm getting the fuck off of this Green Monster," and I had to get off. I got off of the Green Monster, expeditiously. Right away, I got off of the Green Monster. Miguel Castro, bases loaded. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm like hiding in a den, looking at the game because it's I'm like trying to find the place to watch the game. And so I find this spot. I'm there watching, and then boom, he gets out of it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not going back to that Green Monster. No shot.
Miguel Castro, good shit, man.
I could be on the Green Monster, but I cannot be on that Green Monster with Carabas. I just can't because I don't know what it is. There's something about both of us there, and just a lot of runs start happening weirdly. I cannot do it. He's like, "Hey Joe," he's texting me, "Hey Joe, where you at? Are you coming up?" I'm like, nah, I'm not going over there, Bob. You come over here, bro.
Red Sox strong. Come on.
Yeah, no, come over here. This is crazy. But whatever.
A safety squeeze, Joe.
Yeah, Yankees kept. Kind of like adding on. Red Sox will add another one, and it was 9-5. Things were getting a little close. It was you're looking at it, it's like, oh shit, somebody hit the bomb right here. It's a 1-run game.
It's a 1-run game.
Like whatever, you get out of it. Then the Yankees start adding more runs, and then before you know it, it's 12-5.
The Yankees had JBJ.
JBJ was pitching out there, throwing 90.
Good things, man. Like every Yankee fan that fell asleep on that night, I'm like, yo, now
you're happy because you're looking at like. I'm gonna be honest, Chris. After that, I'm like, damn, because somebody was like, yo, man, I got a ticket for you tomorrow. I'm like, bro, I gotta go home. Like, so I go home, and then. I don't know what happens. That's not the team I left.
It's not the team that you.
Whatever. Cortez to Castro, who's 5-0 on the season, by the way. Cortez to Castro to Abreu to Licky, who had the save with 3 1/3 innings pitch.
Licky did his shit, man. Shout out to Licky. That's good. Because this is after Cortez leaves with 3 2/4, 3 2/4, 3 2/3 of an inning. Yeah. I mean, he's still got a nice ERA. He's going, the LA kid is an all-star.
That's good.
But Cortez, man, we need.
Chris, are you ready to talk about the final 2 games, Chris?
Absolutely not, but let's do it.
Right.
Game 2, the Yankees had a lead and lost.
Game 2?
I mean, game 3. Had a lead and lost.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Game 3's kind of...
Monty pitched the best out of all.
He did. Did any of us pick Monty? No, I don't think so.
I don't think we picked. Joey Stash, shout out to Joey Stash. He did send the numbers, and we got that.
I have here, Yankees get down. It's just that 1 run or whatever, and then Monty pitched well. Dahlback had a RBI single. Then Hot Hicks hits. That could stick. That could stick. Hot Hicks. Hicks homers in the 5th. Let's go. Rizzo doubles. It's 2-1. Let's go. Donaldson with an RBI single. Let's go. It's 3-1. Yankees got a lead, baby. We got the pen. Shut it down, motherfucker. Bob Refsnyder.
Yankee killer.
Pisses me off. Bob Refsnyder. And
Bob. Apparently the Yankees wanted a reunion, but he said he wanted to go to a team that's a winner.
Excuse me?
That's what he said in the broadcast. That's
no way.
True.
No way.
He wanted to go to a team that was a winner. And
wow, Bob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder, B. Man, this is the team that brought you. I mean, again, things could get misconstrued and words left up, right down.
Can we fast forward to the 8th inning?
Absolutely, man.
Is there anything else that we need to talk about before this game? I mean, Donaldson made some great plays defensively and whatever it is.
So, this is the game that Carpenter got thrown out at second, because there was another pop up that they couldn't see. So yeah, and then there was IKF's amazing play.
Yes.
That they overturned. So yeah,
there was another play. I don't know if it's later in the game where Rizzo was on base and he tries to steal. He gets thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
At third with Judge batting. I was like, what the fuck are you? Yeah, I was like, he doubled. Oh, there it goes. This was in the 6th. Glaber singled. Wait, is this it? No, I'm wrong. This is not it. What am I talking about? Am I here? Whatever. Let's just fast forward to the 8th, Chris.
Yeah, let's do it.
8th inning. It's whatever, man. Like, I'm thinking, Yankees go down 1-2-3, whatever. Got a lead. No, got a lead. Bogarts walks. And, Holmes comes in. He doesn't walk people, really. And like, it's just so strange the way things work. And then, I don't know if it has to do with like the weekend and then the Fox and then ESPN and, these kind of games and whatever it is. But I thought it was a little annoying. Verdugo then tied the game later on in the 6th. No, in the 7th or whatever. Chris, it was
in the 8th they tied the game.
In the 8th he tied the game?
Yeah.
Oh, in the 8th. Yeah, my bad. He tied the game in the 8th off of Clay Holmes. But then it was weird because he hit the ball opposite way, but it was just like shift stuff. Like, it was just beyond the reach. You get me? Mm-hmm. So it was just like, damn, like the damn shift, bro. The damn shift. Tied the game. I'm thinking like, all right, whatever. We go into extra innings, and Holmes comes back out. He comes back out, and he's like, okay, I'm good. He comes back out, and he shuts it down, gets us into extra innings. Judge doubles. Because, I don't know why you wouldn't walk the MVP there with runners, with an open base. But Alex Cora just does stupid shit, and it just works for him. I don't know why. I don't know how. He doesn't walk Judge. Judge doubles. It's 4-3. Then Glaber with an awesome inside-out swing to move Rizzo to third. So I'm like, okay, let's go. I mean, not Rizzo. Okay, Rizzo. Judge to third. And then Rizzo doubles. And we're up 5-3. I'm like, let's go. And then he's on second, whatever. They got a mound visit. The Yankees got all the momentum here. And then this is where it did it. This is where I thought that things kind of like was just a little weird. Giancarlo is batting. Yep. Rizzo gets thrown out. The inning ends like so weird when I just felt like we just had an opportunity to like really tack on like a lot of runs. You get me? Mm-hmm. Rizzo, gets thrown out at third. Then Giancarlo strikes out. Then the inning is over. I'm like, what the hell happened? Like, that's kind of weird. Like,
it's like something shifted. Like, even when we're up, It's like, oh man, so Holmes is not gonna pitch.
Yes.
Obviously. So who's gonna close? That was my first question. Who's gonna close? And then Wandy came in.
Wandy comes in, and by the way,
he's up 5-3.
People were saying, do you have a problem with bringing in Wandy, Chris? Who'd you want to bring in?
You know what? Wandy has closed for us before, and he has closed in general before. So that's great. But then someone mentioned, would you have brought in Chapman in that situation? To get him like confidence boost, like he has 2 runs.
Are you bringing in Chapman there?
I wouldn't bring Chapman in extras in Fenway. I probably would have brought in Chapman at home because I know we have if he messes up, I know we have at least a chance to win it, and in the bottom. Okay, but I didn't have a problem with Wandy there.
Good job. All right, I agree with you. Right, I don't have a problem with having him there. With not pitching Chapman, I mean. I don't have a problem with that because the Yankees are still trying to build up his confidence. So the way to do that and to build up and today he looked a lot more confident in today's game, in my opinion. A lot of shit go against him though. But he had looked a lot more confident.
Bro, everybody's saying no. The bases were loaded, no outs, and only 1 run scored.
Yes. Okay, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it.
But Chris, I'm not bringing in Chapman there with a runner on already, where he starts, he starts worrying about the runner. Bro, I don't want that.
Exactly. I don't want that.
I'll bring in Wandy, who only knows how to pitch in big games, and I'll bring him in, and Wandy just.
I know Wandy could get that ground ball from me. It just didn't work out, man.
Chris, he got the ground ball, Chris. He just got right by Gleyber.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And then he all right, this I hate this inning. Okay, because Wandy's looking around like I feel like I did my job. It's so weird.
He's like, I don't know what happened, man.
Yo no hice mi trabajo. I understand. Look, Bob Refsnyder just hits lefties. He just does that. Whatever. There's a runner on second. That's the base hit. Boom. Then he gets Vasquez to line out to Gallo, who freaking – they were not running on Gallo. Gallo unloads his throw, and I'm like, let's go. Kept the runner out there. I'm like, okay, we're 1 ground ball away, and this is over.
Ground ball. I know he's gonna get me the ground ball.
It's okay. He gets the Jeter downs. Oh, Derek Jeter and da. I'm like, bro, stop, Fox.
Yo, I hate Fox.
Stop, Fox. So then he hits like a ball. Like Wandy leaves the ball kind of like out over the plate, and then Jeter down kind of like hits it opposite field. Gleyber doesn't stop it, doesn't keep the run from coming in. And, it's like just beyond, like the shift. Mm-hmm. Why are we shifting like a rookie? I don't know, but it gets right beyond his reach. Like Gleyber doesn't stop it. 1 run comes in, whatever. We're up 2. I'm like, I'm happy for insurance. Chris, this is the bell. Xander Bogaerts is up. I'm like, oh shit, Xander Bogaerts against Wandy. I think he's gonna go over the Green Monster.
He's good. Xander Bogaerts he has the flair for the dramatic.
He does.
He's a Derek Jeter pupil, so we understand that.
Chris,
So I was nervous.
He throws a ball kind of like over the middle, and he hits it hard on the ground. Right to Donaldson. Donaldson grabs it like he's done probably 1 billion times in his life and career. Looks at second baseman is right there. I think Gleyber's right there waiting like saboreando loco, man. Yo, like he was like drooling, like, yeah, we're gonna take this double play, we're gonna get back in the bullpen. Let's go. Let's go, Yankee chance. Gets it. Where's the ball? My man says, oh. gets the ball again. At least he's able to get the out. But the game has now been extended, Chris.
See, but that even there, I'm like, he got an out. Even there, like, yeah, that was done, but he got an out.
He did. That was good.
That was good. But
Donaldson the whole time was like,
I know he was like, bro, I would have been in the dugout right now, B.
Because if you watch that video of me, he gets the ground ball. It doesn't get to his glove. I'm like, that's like, I feel like the world slowed down. And I said, that's too. Wait, hold on. Actually, do I have a? Let me see. I have the. Hold on. I got it right here. Hold on. Chris, and I was like, what the hell just happened?
Bro,
I'm like, oh shit, okay.
man.
I'm like, who's next? It's Verdugo. I'm like, ande el diablo.
Verdugo. El Verdugo.
My man said ball one. I'm like, oh.
Bro, man, it just felt different, B. See, look, there's a difference between being negative. Man, now we're gonna lose, man. We always mess up. That's negative. There's a shift in like the feeling and the energy. Like you just know that shit just. I don't know how to explain it, but there's just certain things because we've been here before. Obviously,
yeah.
like we've seen the good and the bad, but there's just like a feeling like, yo, it's just, it's an avalanche. Like it just keeps happening. But
it got the two balls, and then I'm like, I'm standing up. Yeah. I'm standing up now, and I'm like,
nervous as fuck.
Everything happened in slow motion. I was like, I seen the line driving like off of his bat because he kind of left that like right in the middle of the plate. I see, yeah. I mean, that shit was center. I'm looking at it right now. That shit was center cut, left on left. He pulls it. What I was hoping was, please hit it right to Gallo, please. I look like once he hit the ball, I look away like no. And then I look back for last hope, because it kind of like bounces right in front of Gallo. I'm like, oh, maybe Gallo could like gun him. No. Game over. Bro, Yankees lose.
When they said
6-5.
When they said, and Jeter scores, the Red Sox win.
I'm like, what universe am I in?
F you, Fox. Get out of here with that shit. Yankees lose 6-5.
At this point, Chris, I'm thinking
I didn't want to talk to nobody.
I was in a bad mood after this. I was arguing with some Red Sox fans, and I'm like, they have to win tomorrow because I should have never left Boston. All right, here we go. Next game, whatever. Nothing happens. Yankees lose 1-6. All right, so
Yankees did not lose 1-0. Tyone needed a good start, not a great one. And by that I mean at least 5 innings, 5 2/3, whatever.
Even if he gives us 5 2/3, 3 runs,
if he give us like a Monty start, like what Monty did in Game 3. If Tyone gave us that today, we win.
Bro, he gave it all back, bro.
He literally just gave the game back to them, and we just stopped scoring. And that's a recipe for just bad overall.
I don't understand how
Tyone
you
couldn't solve Christian Vasquez, apparently. You know what I mean?
I don't understand how. What was up with the pitch selection? Like, you have Franchi Cordero cannot hit your fastball. Yeah. Why are you throwing him a changeup down the middle of the fucking play? And I get it. Maybe he wanted it down and away or something. Why are you not challenging that kid again with another fastball when he's showing you he's late? Giancarlo hits a laser home run, start off the game. Favetta's their best pitcher, and he had a nasty, nasty knuckle curve today. He has about 20 mile per hour. He's not an easy at bat, man. He has a 20 mile per hour difference from his fastball to his knuckle curve. That's not easy. People are like, oh my God, why are you not hitting it? Like in my chat, I'm like, yo, bro, that's not easy. He has a slider too. Mm-hmm. He's throwing a fastball, and he's locating a knuckle curve at the top part of the zone. To you, when you're batting, that ball looks like it's up here by your, like over your head. And that shit drops right there at the very top of the zone. And he was dotting that. So credit to him until he wasn't. You know?
See, but the Yankees got to their best pitcher.
6 runs against him, bro.
6 runs against him. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's like
I know that the Yankees stopped scoring.
They got to our best pitcher and we still won.
I know that the Yankees stopped scoring,
and that's the problem, right?
But
there.
And that is a problem. But 6 runs should be enough to win you a ball game. 6 runs
should be enough.
It should.
6 runs should be enough to win. Tyone just Jesus Christ, but he gave.
I'm starting to get mad again. Starting to get mad. Yeah, I'm starting to get mad again.
There was so many good things, man. To start, Giancarlo 22nd home run. Trevino just found out he's an all-star. Line a single. You know what I mean? So he's doing his thing. It's 3-zip. Kiner Falefa up the single up the middle. 4-zip early. Be second inning. 4-zip. We got to their best pitcher.
Yeah, and good job.
I don't know why.
Carpenter with the home run. The problem is, this is the problem, Chris. The importance of a shutdown inning is not about you getting the 3 outs. It's about you making that team feel like up against it. Like, fuck. Mm-hmm. Joe Torre used to say it's not a 3-run lead or a lead until you get the team out in the next inning.
Right. Because
that shutdown inning means something. You know, the fact that you could shut them down after your team just scored, one, it puts pressure on their offense. They may start pressing on their defense because they got to be back out there on the field, on their pitching, because now after a short inning, you get a quick 1, 2, 3, and the pitcher's back out there. It's like, fuck. I feel like I just been out here like 3 straight days.
I was just out here.
Out here. Like, my man just sat down, grabbed water. All right, man, trying to get back out there. Like, what? And, you know, the fact that after the Yankees score 4, that's why I was so mad about that changeup. Bro, you got a 4-run lead. This kid hasn't caught up to your fastball. Why are you throwing changeups? Up in the count. What are we doing? Bro, he's up in the count. He just swung and missed at your fastball. Up in the zone. And you throw a changeup down the middle? Bro, he hit that out. Kid just dropped the bat head on it. That sped up his bat. That was a 2-run homer. Mm-hmm. Boom. There's no shutdown inning anymore. The crowd is back into it. There. And then now you have, it's a 4-2 game. They feel like they're in it. Let's go. Carpenter comes up. 6-2, hits a 2-run homer. Okay, let's go. Yankees take back the momentum. But how do you keep momentum, man? You got to retire the team in the next half inning, bro. And for him to come up, even if it is just a solo homer in Fenway, but you allowed it to Vasquez, and then because of that, it's now 6-3. The Red Sox feel like, okay, it's just going to be one of those Fenway games, like we're back and forth. You don't score in the next inning. Guess who got the shutdown inning? The Red Sox.
The Red Sox did.
The Red Sox got the shutdown inning. And since they got the shutdown inning, Now they feel like, oh, we're holding them here. Fifth inning comes around, 6-4.
They substituted Nick, but like Nick Pivetta was out.
He was gone. Yes, he was gone.
Because Trevino single, IKF flight out, but then DJ single. So it's like now you got 2 men on,
yes,
1 out,
yes,
and Nick Pivetta's out.
Bottom of the 5th inning, so they get 2 shutdown innings on you. All right, here we go. They get the Christian Vasquez double, which I felt like for some reason that Giancarlo could have caught. It hit the scoreboard, but it hit the bottom of the scoreboard. Like he didn't catch it. It was like kind of weird. So 6-4. It's like, all right, whatever. JD, who hasn't homered in like 86 at-bats, hits a 2-run bomb to right center field. Tie game. I mean, but Chris, this was a first pitch right down the middle, Chris. Like right down the middle that he hits opposite field, and he just launches that, in like some of the deeper parts of the ballpark. That sucks. Then Jeter Downs has a sac fly, and it's like, what's happening in this inning? In the bottom of the 6th inning, that's when all that weird shit happens, bro. Like here he goes. Chapman comes in. You feel bad because he felt like he kind of pitched good. I was happy that he was locating his fastball.
He threw 102.
He threw 102. They called it a single against Trevor Story, but he bloops one in. For some reason, DJ LeMahieu, of course he should have made the play, but DJ LeMahieu was calling off Aaron Judge, which I think maybe, maybe the outfielder should just take charge there. Calls off Aaron Judge. He doesn't get to the ball. That's a single. Chapman's like, what the fuck, bro? That's an out. All right, whatever. The back-to-back walks are not good. It's like, shit, he's starting to think about base runners. We have bases loaded already. This is what I'm saying. This inning right here, this is going to, like, I was just thinking, like, Yankees are either going to win in this inning, like they'll win the game if they get out of this, unscathed, or they're going to lose and lose the whole game. That's what I was thinking to myself. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just watch this inning. Let me just see what happened. What happened? Bobby Dahlbeck strikes out, helps out Chapman.
Yeah, that
was a stupid job.
That was an OD inside.
He just wanted to hit a grand slam.
Yeah,
Dumb.
he did.
Struck out. I'm like, okay. All right, let's go. Jeter Downs. I know it says
sacrifice fly.
Sac fly. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it says sac fly, and they get he hit the ball to who he hit the ball to? Who
this was hit to? Let me see.
This was the pop up that went once again to DJ LeMahieu. I don't know why they're calling it a sac fly. I don't know. It's weird. I guess because they recorded it now. Whatever. It goes straight there. They're in center field. He kind of calls it off again. Hicks stops charging the ball, and he bloops it in, and he gets Rep Snyder out at second. It's like, bro, what are we doing? What's up with this inning? Then he strikes out Christian Vasquez. Bro, but that inning, they went down 7-6. I'm like, I don't like how the Yankees played defensively in that inning. That was bad. Then the Yankees come back, and not only do they go down 1-2-3, but Giancarlo has the at-bat taken away from him by the umpire. He doesn't miss not 1, not 2, but 3 calls against Giancarlo, to the point that Boone got thrown out of the game. I understand why he got thrown out, but whatever. The next thing, IKF, to start the inning, Castro's in, IKF, a routine ground ball error. Then, okay, Bogarts walks, Verdugo single. We got bases loaded again. They got back-to-back innings of bases loaded. What the hell? The ball leaves the bat of Trevor Story, Chris.
I thought that shit was out.
I don't even I'm not even waiting for the result. I already know like what's happening. Like people were just people were running like, let's go! Like their hair's on fire, like like the whole ballpark going crazy. If I would have been in the ballpark, I would have been watching the game like this. I went, I took my control, I muted the TV. I said, this game is fucking over.
It's
10-6 Sox.
10-6. And to add insult.
Oh, this is the worst.
To add insult to injury, Franchi Cordero hits a sacrifice bunt. Albert Abreu picks up the ball,
hits him,
throw it.
Pick up the ball, throw it, make fun of me. He did all that.
You definitely deserve people to make fun of you, Albert Abreu, because you didn't even know who you were throwing it to, B. And then Story, you know what I mean, keeps running. He scores.
It's 2 outs.
And it's like nobody, it feels like nobody knew what was going on.
It feels like the Yankees felt how I felt. I felt like everybody said, like, after that ball went in the air, they're like, yeah, that shit's over, bro.
See, but that's what I said earlier. There's a difference between being negative and just knowing the flow of shit. Like, you just know the flow of things. Like, yeah, I've seen this before.
It's called how to watch a baseball game. And it's true. It's true. You're right, Chris. It's how to watch a baseball game. Yeah. You know when, like, there's many times this year where the Yankees are down like 3. It's like, I don't know.
No,
they're coming back at this game. Yeah, they're going to win it. And they do.
Back. And they do, yeah.
The Yankees got down 1. I'm like, they're going to lose this game, aren't they?
It was 7-6, and it didn't feel. It wasn't this. What? It was 7-6 in the 7-6 in the 6th inning. I'm like, yo, we could kind of still win this game, but then it's just stupid shit. And it's like when it's too much, when it's overwhelming, you just kind of know. You know what I mean? Like you hope for the best, but it's like, yeah, it's not looking right. And we were down 11-6.
Who was it that says? Prepare for the worst, but still praying for the best.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do, B. You praying for the best. You want your guys to hit, do their thing, but shutdown inning in the 8th and shutdown inning in the 9th.
Listen, good night the lights. All right, like,
Yankees lose. 11-6.
Once that inning once Chapman kind of pitches well, a little bit. I mean, the 2 walks, like, you shouldn't walk, but when it's like 2, like Chapman had to get 5 outs in that inning, guys. Like, that's kind of fucked up.
See, but that's what I'm saying. But you take the good out of certain things. Obviously, the defense was trash. The offense stopped scoring. That's trash. The starting pitching was not good at all. Chapman getting out of that with just 1 run. That's crazy, B, because a lot of it wasn't a positive. Control. That's a positive. You got to take that. And, you know, this is how you build it. And I like how Matt Blake went out there and yelling at Chapman, like, yo, bro, remember who you are, my guy. Like, basically, like, he watched Joe, and he took exactly what Joe said.
You know, I mean, that's crazy. I don't know. I think they watch, Chris.
Bro, I think they watch. He went out to the mound, and he was like, you heard what Joe said?
I think he said that.
So that was dope to see, because Matt Blake feels a lot more comfortable. I mean, we were a couple pods ago, we were like, last year, 2 years ago, we were like, yo, we don't even know what's his name. Like, who is the pitching coach?
Yeah.
And now Matt Blake is screaming at Chapman, like, yo, get in the game, B. And he got in the game. That's a positive right there. So that's dope. Matt Carpenter keeping it going with the offense. That's good. Rizzo and Judge back after, like, Rizzo off for a couple games with the back issue. That's some good stuff. So this Yankees split the series. I mean, at least we're not talking about like, hey, we lost, because we could have easily lost the first game 6-5. We destroyed them in the second game, even though Cortez didn't give us, didn't even get into the 5th or the 6th. Mm-hmm. So, man, that's some of the takeaways that I see.
Okay. That's good. Anyway, Yankees lost that game, and they lost the series.
They did not lose the series. they split the series.
Fine.
Well, I wanted a sweep. so I could say how sweep it is against the Red Sox. But we got another chance when they come to the Bronx, and we just gotta do what we gotta do.
Yes, sir. I just again don't want the Yankees to fall into a false sense of security. All right.
I don't think they will, man.
All right, good, good.
I
But
think
this. I want. It's good that we have a day off tomorrow. Stew in that shit and get mad, beat the shit out the Reds, and then come back to the stadium and say what's up to the Red Sox. You know what I mean? The Reds are hot right now. You talk about bad teams, like they're bad, but they're hot right now.
The Reds are hot.
The Reds are kind of hot right now. Okay, so
the Reds are hot. So
I think they won the series against the Rays. I think
this is why I mean, maybe you wanna get back out there on the field, but take the day, unwind, remember who you are, and come back and destroy the Reds. But you want to go pick the click first? Pick the click.
Yeah, it's time for our stump right there. Words. Yeah, let's go. Time for some awards. Get down and dirty awards. All right, so what was it? Who was my pick to click? Yeah, I don't know who.
Pick to click was Stanton.
Okay. What the hell? What does Stanton do?
And I had Judge. So Stanton had 3 hits. He went 3 for 12 in the series. He had 2 RBIs, 1 home run, a walk, and 6 Ks. Okay. Had the home run today. Judge.
What did he do?
Had 3 hits. He went 3 for 15. No home runs, 1 RBI.
He didn't do that good either.
6 Ks. I think Stanton did better.
All right, good.
Stanton did better. Good job, Stanton.
Pitch and perform. Yeah, good job, Stanton. Yeah, good job, Giancarlo.
I had Cole.
Oh, God. Wow. Jeez, man. I think we both lost.
And I think you got Cortez. Liz, oh, yeah, let me see. Yeah, you had Cortez, so I won. You didn't even get out the 4th inning.
Yeah, but you gave us 6 runs.
But you didn't get out the 4th inning. What do you?
You gave us 5 runs.
Stop, and we still won.
We won the Cortez game.
No, but it wasn't because you
guys. Who won? Who won that one? Because I don't know.
You gotta stop.
Cortez gives a 4.
It wasn't even an official start for you, B. Like you just like you. What is it?
I don't know.
I record the win.
I call funny business on that. He gave up 5 runs to the same guy.
To one guy.
He got owned.
That means the rest of the team didn't get
no, it's called like maybe you should have just walked them both and you would have had a score to start. That's your mistake.
6 innings with 7 Ks.
That's his mistake.
What did you do?
What?
My guy completed 6 innings. Even giving up the 5 runs, he completed 6 innings with 7 Ks. What did Cortez do?
I don't give a shit what the hell he did, bro. But listen.
You lost, man.
He gave us 5 runs.
Just take it, man. You lost. That's it.
All right, fine, whatever.
You lost. Like, get out of
Cortez,
here, bro. Get out of here. 3 2/3.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
All right, cool.
Get out of here with that.
Whatever.
8 hits, 4 runs.
All right. Well, we're on the road, so it's time for the Pinstripe Shop Performer of the series. He earned her pinstripes all series long with Pinstripe.
The Reds scored 10 runs on the Rays.
Matt Carpenter.
Wow.
Well, there's no wow, bro. My man goes. What? There's no wow. He goes 7 for 9, Chris.
Absolutely.
He got 7 hits in 9 at bats. He had 2 homers, 4 ribeyes. He loves steaks. 2 walks. Monster. I mean, 1 double. Let's go. 4 runs scored for Carpenter.
4 RBIs.
Carpenter, I can't.
And
Carpenter he can't be real.
And a safety squeeze.
All right.
Good job. I have to give it to this guy because, I mean, 8 RBIs in the series.
I mean, yes.
I mean, come on.
Good job.
Josh Donaldson. Good job, man. You did bat 250.
Good job.
But
I was hoping you were going to pick him.
8 RBIs, man. He 4 hits.
He mashed the Red Sox.
Scored.
He mashed
2 home runs. Yeah, he OD'd those first 2 games, man. So shout out to Josh Johnson. You are my Pinstripe Strong performer of the series. Now it's time for you try.
Bro, you're trash, bro. Is them tears, bro? Come on, bro. You gotta get you together, boy.
I mean,
primero, loco.
I mean, Chris, go ahead, man.
I'm gonna give it a Taillon.
Oh man, I was hoping I'd give it. All right, go ahead. You have your second to talk about him. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give it a Taillon. Taillon, your team cannot give you a 6 spot and you just give it. No, your team cannot give you a 4 spot and then a 6-2 spot and then just give it up. You know what I mean? Your pitching selection, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you're getting away from what you was doing before. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. You have been horrible. What, 3-4 starts?
Yep.
You've been horrible, my guy. Yeah, like I don't know what's going on. This is your contract year, so if this is how you're gonna be playing, I don't know. I hope you find it. You know, I think the way this goes, I think you're probably gonna face the Red Sox again. You know what I mean? They're gonna see you again, most likely. So, yeah. So hopefully you find it by then. But for right now, Taillon, you trash. Who you got?
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Okay, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Pop.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
He doesn't. Okay, I'm trying to. How do I say this? He's not a World Series winning shortstop. He's not even a doubles threat, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't walk. He doesn't walk. I think he had 1 walk in this series. 1 walk, 1 hit, and 12 at bats. Had an error. Also, I get you can make the really great plays, and he does. He has some really good plays. I needed him to make the everyday plays, okay? I needed to make the routine plays extraordinarily well, okay? I needed you to do that. Especially out of the shortstop position. Yes, you are an upgrade from what we had last year, but that is not saying much. We had the worst defensive shortstop in baseball last year. So anything literally is an upgrade. But this is not what's going to win you a World Series. It's not. And not only that, but he just doesn't have, he's got like some speed. He can still do that, but he's like a bench player, Chris. He is, and there's nothing wrong with that.
He's a bench player.
I don't want to blame him for that. But he just, I feel like he tries a little too hard sometimes. He doesn't have pop. And Jomboy did research. He's like, that this year I searched his stats and IKF has only 1 ball this year that would probably hit the green monster. I was like, what?
Hit the green monster.
Hey, Chris, he said hit the green monster.
Not go over. Hit.
Chris, that baffled me.
But this is what gets me tight. So one of the things that we had issues with Gio is that he didn't have any power like that. He could make the plays and blah, blah. And, according to numbers or whatever, the stats, he wasn't even a great third baseman, according to them, whatever. So we upgraded that position. And then we go to a shortstop that doesn't really have pop like that. So you kind of lose that. And the defense is it's not like he's like, well, the defense is a lot better. Like, it's not even that much better in terms of, just the routine plays. So we happen to have a guy in AAA that has pop. And, let's see how he could pick it at short.
Apparently, the Yankees want him to hit a couple of benchmarks.
Can Peraza be any worse?
Defensively, no. I think he's ready defensively.
Before,
Offensively, he's got pop, Chris. He's got pop offensively.
I seen it.
He's got pop. He's got pop.
Quoted tweets from Eli Fishman with Peraza going off, man. Shout out to Eli. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Every game IKF is showing me something. And look, I love the plays, man. He got some dope plays on PinstripeStrong TikTok. He's great. Had a RBI single up the middle today. But we need some power, man. We need some power in that position.
We need at least some doubles power. How about that?
I'll take that. Some doubles.
You know what I mean? Like, Yankees don't even currently have that, which sucks. All right, that's it. That's it for IKF. All right.
that was you, Trash. Who's your we already covered the pitching performer of the series.
Pitching performer of the series, we covered that.
Cortez, all right, cool. Swag champ. You know what? I'm gonna give swag champ to Carpenter.
Okay. You gonna give it to Carpenter?
I'm gonna give swag champ to Carpenter, man. Somebody shouted out like, you look like a creepy uncle. Something like
Carpenter?
You look like a creepy
swaggy.
uncle.
He looks swaggy.
He looks swaggy. His swing is swaggy. He's just doing it right now, man. He's making it happen. So you are swag champ. And that was awards.
No, I still got a swag champ.
Oh well yeah, you do have a swag champ. And we also have
pick to click. So my swag champ, I'll go ahead and I'll take a guy that's known for swag. A guy that does a great job. This person always wins some sort of award. Hicks. Hicks is playing with swag, bro. He had 2 homers in the series. And just every time he homers, bro, he always has this like kind of like puts down his head like, shit, man. I love that. So it's good for Hicks.
Good series, man. He batted 385.
Yeah, good for him. Oh, you know what? He's Unsung Heroes next.
Unsung Hero. Absolutely.
So you take a Hicks? Unsung Hero?
I'll take Hicks.
All right. I'll take
I'll definitely take Hicks, man.
I will take. You said you're taking Hicks, right? Okay. I'm going to take Lucas Licky.
Yes.
Lucas Licky.
Yes. Give it to Licky, man.
Even though Monty pitched well, I thought for him to pitch 3 1/3 saved the bullpen.
That wasn't the Cortez game.
Oh, that wasn't the Cortez game, yes.
Yeah.
Cortez comes out, 3, he doesn't get out of the 4th. And for him to give the Yankees 3 1/3 and get the save, that was a well-earned save. Lucas Licky, you are the unsung hero. You're the person that somebody will look over the box score. That's what the unsung hero is.
Mustache Licky, man. He's just different.
Mustache Licky.
Who's your pick to click for the Reds series?
Okay. So my pick to click will be well, we got the Reds coming up. We're back at the stadium. I think Yanks are mad.
Moustakas with that short porch.
Yeah.
Shit.
For my pick to click, I'm gonna be picking
and clicking.
That was bad.
Oh shit, we faced Luis Castillo.
I think Rizzo good.
Damn it.
Rizzo find the short porch in this one.
Man, you got it.
I think I think Rizzo good facing somebody, and not only that, but he's facing a familiar.
He's facing somebody that he used to know.
Somebody that you used to. Yeah, so it's good. Who you got, Chris?
Somebody that he probably fought. Didn't he fight? Like, didn't the Cubs fight the Reds? Yeah, they had a big ass fight. See, I've been wanting to pick Carpenter, but I'm afraid how boom be like these lineups be like, oh, Carpenter's not playing for the next 3 games. It's like, wait a minute. There has to be a clause
Carpenter's
that we could put
too
in.
hot.
There has to be a clause that we put in. Like if something happens to that player.
I mean, if they get hurt, you could change it.
Yeah, there has to be something. I'm gonna go with Matt Carpenter, man. He was a St. Louis Cardinal. He knows the Reds.
Ooh, you were going with the people that picked the Central. Okay. You didn't have to call me.
You might go listen to that song after the.
Somebody that I used
now
to
we
know.
pick somebody that they used to know. Somebody.
Homer. Yeah, I lost some homers to somebody that you used to know. All right.
Absolutely. Man.
Okay, good. Good job.
Now the pitching performance, I go first because I picked Cole. So we got we got Cole.
No, we have Sevy.
No, we got Cole and Sevy.
Cole's pitching ahead of Sevy?
Yeah. Cole, Sevy, Cortez. That's what they have it right now. I'm looking at it.
Oh.
It's because maybe it's the off day.
Wait, are they're reshuffling? Interesting. That means that they're gonna have Cole face the Red Sox again on Sunday?
Parece que es lo que va a pasar. Yeah, because it's Tuesday. In fantasy terms, they pitch twice.
I was hoping that Sevy would face the Red Sox, but it looks like he won't.
He won't face the Red Sox.
Interesting.
And yes. So I am going to go Sevy again.
You're going Sevy again?
Sevy, because I won't be able to pick him next series. So.
Who's the next series? Who's the third?
You gotta go with Cole. Or a reliever. No, you can't.
I'm thinking a reliever.
Michael King, man. Michael King got snubbed, B. He's not in the All-Star.
It's hard for relievers to get in. You got to be like a closer or be Dylan Betances type year.
I mean, it's Mike King.
Nah, he wasn't gonna get in.
I got it.
Fuck. All right. I'll go Garrett Cole.
Why? What do you mean?
I have no conviction behind my pick. I low-key want to pick Chapman.
Imagine and Chapman.
I think he's gonna pitch twice in this series.
You probably former Red.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll pick Chapman. I'll pick Chapman
over Cole.
I'll pick Chapman.
Damn, Cole. When you got a guy.
I'm not saying that he'll pitch more innings or whatever it is. I'm just saying that I think that
that's the best pitching performer.
He'll be the best pitching performer out of
that takes guts.
So I think he'll do a great job, and we'll be like, oh shit, Chapman back type of shit.
Let's see. All right, jot it down. Joe got Rizzo and Chapman.
Oh my god!
Former teams. I don't know what's happening there. I got Carpenter and Sevy.
Somebody said, yeah. Yankee by Nature said Chapman pick makes no sense. Your boy John NBA TV says Chapman isn't a real person. Mm-hmm. Wow, Joe. Wow. So I mean, the chat is kind of shocked here. But I think that he'll have two scoreless outings would be like, oh shit, okay, he had 2 scoreless outings
I need people to understand that
I need Chapman back.
back.
I need Chapman back.
It's a beautiful thing.
I need Chapman
you
back.
put Wandy down a little bit. Chapman go back up a little bit. And then you got Holmes, King, Chap, and then everybody else that follows through. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in the days that Holmes can't close because you already pitched the day before, you got Chap there. You know, you got a good Chap. Now he could close. Now you got Chapman and Holmes going crazy. You need double-headed monster.
Yeah, we need what we used to have back when it used to be
DMC.
That no runs DMC.
No runs DMC.
That was fun.
That was fun.
All right, cool. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much.
We hope that we made sense of this whole debacle.
Yeah,
here,
I hope that this therapy session was awesome for you guys. I will tell you guys.
Daddy, chill.
Maybe, just kind of thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, man, and for being here, part of this for sure. You guys are awesome. Everybody's awesome. From me, from the mods in the chat as well, and people with the wrenches and helping regulate the chat. Appreciate you guys here on YouTube. A whole bunch of people were here. We need the Yankees to play better brand of ball, and don't rest on your laurels, okay? Stay hungry, stay happy, stay healthy. And guys, like I always say, all right, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. Okay, win or lose or draw, it is what it is. There's no draws in baseball. Only the ones you're wearing. But guys,
all right. That's
make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go, Yankees!
Oh my God.
All right, guys. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. I will see you guys later. Peace.